Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am sitting in front of Walmart. It has been a long time since I did a tag along with me to Walmart. Did I do one at all with Skylar? Did we ever show ourselves in Walmart? I can't remember, but it certainly has been now over 6 weeks that I was in here alone and took you in the store with me like I normally do. So that's what we're doing today. This is not all we're doing. When I get home, I'm very anxious to record, I hope, today, another half square triangle block. I might even try to knock out an embellished block from the quilt block party. I am really trying to get myself down to some very quick videos. I know those of you who like the sewing videos or the quilting videos don't mind longer ones, and I don't either, but the thing is that I know the majority of my audience is not here for that reason, so I always want to have time to do other videos like tag-alongs or reading comments or Sew This Shit series, you know, the things that are a little bit more off color, those kind of things. The naughty side of Darlene, we should say. So in order to have time to do those and still do the other things, I have to keep the other things short so I don't spend a lot of time editing. So we're gonna give it a try. I mean, I would be happy to do a quilt block every day because I love it so much. Oh, and the quilt blocks that I'm making, like the ones I've done so far for the half square triangles, I don't really plan on using those unless I find some that I really love and that I'd like to put together for a tote bag or something like that. But I'm just putting those all aside, and they may show up on eBay at some point. I know I had said that about the quilt block party blocks, but for some reason those, I just can't see myself parting with them. For one, some of them are just, you know, messy. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I just don't really feel good about putting those out there. Obviously, if I did them like a lot of 20 blocks and started them out cheap enough, it would be up to the person as to what they wanted to pay for them. You know, they could be a little bidding war. That kind of thing is always fun. But I'm going to go ahead and embellish them. We'll see. We'll see what I do with those after. I may continue on and actually turn those into a quilt. I just do not know. So we're just going to wait and see. But as for the blocks that I do for these daily, almost daily tutorials, I'm just putting those aside for now, and we'll see what I do with them. So I have quite a list in my pocket. It better be. Yes, it is. But I think it'll go quick. I have the list organized in order of how the store is set up. So we should be able to just zip right through, and we will end up in the crafting section because I need glue. Skylar went through so much of my glue, and I could use a new bottle of Mod Podge and maybe the Super Gloss Mod Podge. I'd even like to try the fabric Mod Podge and the matte Mod Podge. Just so much Mod Podge. I want it all. So let's just go in the store and get started. I'm having a hard time to find a quiet spot to chat with you guys. I've done a lot of shopping, and only a few things are actually on my list. I picked up some vine-ripe tomatoes for my mother. Not on the list, but I'm pretty sure she might need some. This was on the list. Celery. Oh my God, so many people. We'll let everybody go by. Okay, celery is on her list. It was $3.99 at Hannaford, and so I told her I'd wait for Walmart. $1.88 for the whole shebang. This not on her list, but there's some marked down chicken wings. They do not look spicy, so I picked those up for her. $2.33 as opposed to $4.66. And she wants some breakfast sausage. She likes these links. They're frozen. They're only $2.50, and it is 12 ounces. So I picked up a package of those, and that was on her list. Not on my list, some beef franks. I would like something sometimes as a side to my steak, and I'm not in the mood for other meats. And since my mother and Skylar and even Derek went through a ton of red franks while they were there, and I didn't have any, I thought I'm gonna buy myself some beef franks. I can have them. I wouldn't live off them, but I'm going to buy a package. It was only $2.50 for 14 ounces. On the list is pork and beans for my mother. I paid, I believe, 56 cents per can, and these are the Great Value brand, and I bought her 3. She also loves cut green beans, so I got her 2 cans, 77 cents each. Now let's carry on. She has mayo on her list, and it must be Cane's and not Cane's Light or any of that bullshit. So this was $3.12 for this jar, which is 30 ounces. She has sweet relish on her list. The Great Value brand is cheaper, but they only had gigantic jars, and I don't eat relish. I love relish, but I currently don't eat relish, and I didn't know she'd live long enough for the big jar, so so I'm getting her the Cane's, and she might like it better because she loves Cane's. This was $1.42, and the bigger jar was $1.74. Let me compare unit prices for you. Great Value was 7.3 per ounce, and this is, where is it? I can't find it now. Oh, it was the last one, that's why I can't find it. 8.9 per ounce. So not much of a difference. Arthritis Strength. Tylenol for my mother. This size bottle is $9.96. 325 capsules. I'm all out of my Benadryl. So I have the Equate brand, and I need that to help me sleep. I have done okay without it, but I prefer it. So it's $4 for 100 of these, and I make sure I buy the tablets so I can break them in half. And then some of my nose spray for $1.88 because addiction. Getting myself some Prel because I'm running low, $2.72. My favorite shampoo. I'm a poet, and I know it. On her list, top of the list, her face powder. She always has CoverGirl, and it's always ivory. And that's $5.94. I still need more stuff in the other direction, but I'm kind of a little bit close to like cat food and stuff, so I'm going to do that. And then crafts, and then I'll come back over here because I do need some frozen things, and I don't want to buy that right now. We are headed to cat food. I am currently feeding a family of 5 raccoons, a mother, and 4 of her babies. So I'm going through a lot of dry cat food. They absolutely love this stuff. The mother just lays down and picks them up one at a time with her little paw, and I can hear her crunching. This is a 3-pound bag, and it's only $1.88, and I bought 2 of them. Should last me a little bit. Get out! My crazy art glue that is normally 47 cents. Well, it says now that it was 54 cents, so it must have gone up. Now it's only a quarter. 25 cents. But they were sold out, of course. So sad. So sold out. So the Elmer's is 50 cents. I don't think I need one immediately, but I'm going to grab one. How many ounces is this baby? 4 ounces. And this is 4 ounces. Why $1.24 for that? Oh, because that's stronger. I like weak shit. I like my men. So I'm going to grab one just in case I need one before these come back. I'm hoping they come back, but I doubt it. I think that's why they're on rollback. They're probably discontinuing. I don't know. Mod Podge Stiffy. How odd. That makes for a whole other kind of craft. I'm actually going to buy some of this. I might need stiffener at some point. Maybe we can do a Can I Stiffen This Shit series. I am picking up another one of my regular Mod Podge gloss. This size is $6.97. The stiffy version is $4.47 for this size. And I'm getting some more Mod Podge Super Gloss because I'm almost out of that and it's thickening up on the bottom. So this one is $5.47. That's a lot of money on Mod Podge. I'm very anxious to use Stiffy because I do cut some of the fabrics that I sell, and sometimes I have just strips left over, little narrow strips. I can stiffen that and maybe it will make the beads easier. It's a fabric stiffener, and it says that you can make, better bows. It just has the fabric like holding its shape better. I wonder if it's any different than regular Mod Podge. I could probably just do Mod Podge and do it that way. Why am I buying Stiffy? It might be all for nothing. I bet you it's watered down Mod Podge. I bet it is. If I had the right glasses, I'd read the fine print and see what the ingredients are. I just made stronger glasses. I doubled up. I do it all the time. Such a loser. I didn't see anything that said what this stuff was made out of. I'm just gonna buy it. It's fucking hot in here. Hot alert! That was loud. We're heading toward butter, but I will stop at the sweets, clearance sweets, and see if there's anything for my mother. And then cheese. I think that's it. No, my mother also wants French fries and waffles. Those are the two frozen things that I can't forget. Picking up some Swiss rolls because my mother always likes Swiss rolls. $1.48. I'm so excited. My mother asked for what she calls the ring cake muffins because it's a cake that tastes like a muffin to her. And they're $7 regular price. And I told her, I said, I'll look and reduced. Look, $4.07. This one is the socket to me cream cake. They have a strawberry streusel. Oh, $4.75. Why? Because it's got a fancier name? I like socket to me. If I remember right, the socket to me is cinnamon and pecan streusel in rich, moist, golden cake. My mother suddenly declared she's allergic to cinnamon. I don't know if that's still the case this week. This one is the rich pound cake with strawberry puree. Then they have half cuts like this for $2.69, the chocolate cream cake. Oh, so difficult. I'm gonna go ahead and assume my mother still has her allergy, and I'm going to get her the strawberry one. Great value, American cheese, actual American cheese, not the processed food product. $4.24 per pound. I can get it cheaper at Hannaford, but I'm here and I'm getting it. The American cheese was for my mother. I prefer to get the shredded cheese because I like to sprinkle a little bit on my hamburger patties that I make. So I'm getting the Italian style, which has mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, romano, fontina, and assaggio. Am I saying all those things right? Those people are staring right at me. And why wouldn't they? I'm so lovely. This is a pound and it's $3.98. And then I love my extra sharp cheddar. Sometimes when I put the butter in my pan to cook my steak, at the end when there's all the delicious beef blood mixed in with my butter, I'll sprinkle a little bit of cheese in that and let that melt, and it makes the most delicious sauce to pour on top of my steak. Do fucking love. I'm so sweaty, and I even have like drops of sweat on the ends of my hair, so if you see sweat on my face or my hair, it's just the new fashion statement. Give it a try. 32-ounce bag of French fries for only $2. I think that's an excellent deal, and so much easier than cutting up a potato and frying that motherfucker. My mother loves crinkle cut the best. I just do them in the microwave and then a little bit of salt, and she loves vinegar on her fries. I do too, if I were eating fries, but I'm not. Last but not least, I'm getting her waffles. I'm being watched again. I'm getting so brave. I don't care if there are people right behind me. I actually care deeply. Moving past it. Why is she stopping right behind me? Keep walking, lady. $2 for 10 waffles. I think that's expensive. I had gotten them at Market Basket. $1 for 10. This is double the price. But I'm getting them for her. And now we are free to leave this hot hole. I'll talk to you in the car. It is hot. Seriously hot. It's only 84. I'm sure it's 124 in this car right now. Holy shit. I showed you every single thing that I purchased, and my total was $89 and change. It's so far from what I used to spend when I was an extreme couponer. But, hey, I did that for, I don't know, a few years. Hardcore. It's a lot of work. I just don't have time for that anymore. You know, even like the CoverGirl makeup, there's almost always a coupon available to save $1. I don't even want to take the 5 seconds it takes to print that. I just don't. I'm so over it. So long ago. I do still try to buy things on sale, and I buy reduced items, and I try to save when I can, but it's got to be easy for me because this girl doesn't get paid enough to walk through life the hard way. I have so many things that I want to talk to you guys about, but I just don't feel like I have the time right now because I really want to get home, and I have 16 yards of fabric that I haven't started cutting yet for the 1/16. Each one of those yards has to be cut into 16 pieces, so it's a lot of cutting. 16 yards doesn't sound like a lot, but when you think of 16 pieces each, that's a lot. So I have to go home and do that. I want to get another quilt block up. I just want to do so many things. I'm also trying to make beads because I would like to have some bead auctions for the 1st of August. I've got to fill in my dating profile for online dating. Seriously, who would like a series on that? Dating with Darlene. I would do it in a heartbeat if the guys would agree. And probably the only way they would agree is if I paid them to be on YouTube with me. I have no interest in having a man in my life, but dating has always been fun. I've always loved going on that one date, and I would have some stories to tell, I'm sure. So thumbs up if you want me to start dating, and if you want me to record that. Seriously, I've been thinking about it, and it is something that I would totally like to do, but I think it would almost be impossible. Obviously, if the guy sees me with a camera on a date, he's going to want to watch the video. And what if I absolutely hated him? I mean, he'd have to know that. That could be scary. So, I don't know how that would work, because I'd have to be honest. You know me. Anyway, there's an idea in there somewhere. And don't say, oh, it's dangerous. Fuck a bunch of dangerous. It's dangerous for me to be in my car on the street. It's dangerous for me to leave my house. Every waking moment is dangerous. And I'm not a complete idiot. I'm not going to go meet the guy at some outhouse in the deep woods. All right, I think I should go home now, because I'm running out of things to talk about. Seems like I wanted you to leave a comment about something, though. What was it? Well, absolutely leave a comment if you think I should start dating. Oh, and the other thing is, I keep wanting to do a zero carb update, which I always feel like I have to explain over and over again what I'm doing and why the name zero carb really doesn't make sense, because it's not zero carb. It just means no plants, zero plants. It's all about the meat, and carbs and meat are okay. Do you guys want an update on that? I get so much hate when I talk about that, but yet I really don't want to turn the comments off because there are some of you who are interested in it. I don't know. I hesitate so much to talk about it. But I know some of you are wondering if I still do it because I don't talk about it. I don't post my meals every day. Very hard to post something every day when every day looks basically the same. So if I do an update, I can let you know how I feel, what I'm eating now, is it working for me, all that stuff. And when I say is it working for me, I mean mentally. It has helped greatly. It's certainly not perfect. It doesn't dull the realities of the world. It just makes them a little bit easier to deal with. I don't sit and stare at walls for hours on end. So let me know if you want me to give you an update. It's been 8 months now on how I'm eating, and then let me know about the dating thing. You guys can probably encourage me to start a rockin' new series, Dating with Darlene. I think that has to happen, don't you? I do! Okay, let's go. Completely forgot to say bye. So excited about the thought of dating. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with more soon. Bye!